everyone, welcome back to Michelle Reads and Blogs, and today we've got a bit of book post to open and to go through. I would say I don't know how this happened again, but obviously I do. It's a lot of orders that have happened kind of over, well, ever since my last book haul / unboxing, which was well over a month ago now. A lot of these are special edition pre-orders, so there's a lot of Fragile Threads of Power in here. We've got Fourth Wing and Iron Flame editions in here. There's quite a lot to go through, so let's start. Let's just go straight into it. So the first two are already opened purely because they were from Amazon. I had to order something for the house and they were in the same package. I don't have Amazon Prime, so I was like, oh no, I have to take some books off my wish list so that I can get free delivery. So I did so. So we have got, oh, that was the right way around to begin with, Spy Family Volume 2, which you can see I have already started to read. So this is a manga series. It's the only manga series that I've ever read. I've obviously read number 1 and I did enjoy it, so I've gone on to number 2. This is about a family where there's a man who is a spy. He needs to be able to have access to a certain group of people for this undercover mission that he's on. So to help get access to these people and to become friends with these people, he adopts a young girl to act as his daughter and tries to get her enrolled into this school. But because it's such a prestigious school, they want to make a family, so he finds someone to act as his wife. So what he doesn't know is that the wife is actually an assassin. She also doesn't know that he is a undercover spy, and neither of them know that the daughter, the little girl, is a telepath, but she obviously knows about both of them because she can read their minds. And it's so cute and wholesome, and I'm definitely going to be carrying on with this whole series. I also got another of my anticipated releases for this kind of end of the year, and that is Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I've talked about this on the channel a lot already. This is Ali Hazelwood's first YA, I think, and it is based on a girl who can play chess, and she stopped playing chess because of how it was kind of tearing her family apart. But then things happen and she's asked to compete in this tournament. She says yes, she goes for it, and she gets thrown back into the chess world. But we're going to see how that then starts to almost affect her relationships in her family again and what's going to happen with that. So really excited for that one. So when I had to buy something else to make up for my Amazon order, that was they were the first two that went in the basket, or the only two I should say. Okay, this one I cannot get into. This is my monthly book club subscription from BookBar. BookBar is a bookshop down in Islington in London. I've never actually been there, but I love being a part of the book club. I love receiving these every month. I love their choice of books. I read books that I would never have picked up otherwise. They do such a good diverse reads. You read the book, and then at the end of each month you get to send any questions you want in, and they do an interview with the author where the author talks about the book, and you can just sit back and watch, and obviously any questions that were sent in can be asked. So this was actually the book for last month, so I hadn't opened it because I was saving it in the post. So the book club has now happened here, but it's Leave the World Behind by Rumaan. Don't know what this one is about, so let's have a quick look at the blurb. Amanda and Clay are enjoying a taste of the good life when Ruth and GH, an older couple who claim to own the remote holiday home they are staying in, arrive seeking shelter. These strangers say that a power outage has swept the city, but with no phone service and the internet down. The facts are unknowable. What has happened back in New York? Is the holiday home a truly safe place for their families, and are they safe from one another? That sounds really good. I told you that BookBar, they pick such good books for their book club. Really happy to have that one. This is the first of the Waterstones boxes, so this could be any number of things. Have a look. Oh, yes! This is basically the reason I wanted to do my unboxing and haul here, because I want this for my December TBR. So this is the Waterstones edition of Bookshops and Bonedust by Travis Baldree. So the front looks pretty much the same as the normal edition, but Look at that spread, that's so cool. So we've got the books, we've got the skulls solid on the top and bottom. That is so good. And then under in the end pages, you've got the US cover artwork. So excited to read this in December. So for anyone who doesn't know what Bookshops and Bonedust is, it's a bit of a prequel to Legends and Lattes. I always have to think about that one. So Legends and Lattes, we're following Viv, who's an orc who's retired and sets up a coffee shop. This one is set 20 years earlier. She is taking a small break from her mercenary work. Is mercenary right? I did this last time as well. I think it's mercenary. So she's taken a break. I think she's got a small injury. So she's gone to this town to basically rest and recover so that she can get back to work. And while she's there, she makes friends with the people in the bookshop. And that's it. That's as much as I know. The first one's very cozy fantasy. This one is meant to be very much the same. And yeah, I want to get that on my December TBR. I want to read lots of, you know, like Christmassy books. And I think just like kind of cozy, warm vibes. I don't think I'm going to go for many thrillers in December. I want it to be, you know, just good, positive, cozy vibes only. Next, this is probably one of the pre-orders I've had for the longest. So this is Sisters of Sword and Shadow by Laura Bates, and it is again the Waterstones exclusive edition. That is nowhere near central. I know with sprayed edges though, with most companies, unless the actual artwork is off the sprayed edge, they won't see it as a fault. So they won't say there's anything wrong with that. But that would have been so much better if it was smack bang in the middle. Anyway, and it's no sprayed edge on the top or bottom. So Laura Bates is a feminist author, and this is a YA again, I think. It's a retelling of the Knights of the Round Table, but if it were women rather than men. So 17-year-old Cass expects to follow in her sister's footsteps, marriage, children, a quiet life, but on the day of her sister's wedding, a chance encounter with a fierce and beautiful leather-clad woman leads her to the Sisters of Sword and Shadow, joining a group of female knights training in secret to right the wrongs of men. Cass enters a world of ancient feuds, glorious battles and dangerous men, and soon she discovers that she holds a power that could change not only her own fate but that of her entire sisterhood. And that is signed by the author, so that is really special to have this edition. I love Laura Bates. I love all of her non-fiction writing, so I am very excited for that one. I'm going to pop these. No, I'm not going to pop them there. Oh, I don't feel like they're sitting very well. Let's just put them under the paperbacks. There we go. Oh, I'm already so happy. I feel so blessed to have these books and to be in the position to have these books. So I only buy books if I have money. There's been a lot of pre-orders recently, special editions that have come out that I would have loved, and I haven't bought because I just don't have as much money at the moment as I did when I ordered all of these. So such is life, but I feel very blessed to have these ones. Next, we have another anticipated book of mine, which is The Future by Naomi Alderman. This again is the Waterstones exclusive edition. That is awesome. And it does say signed by the author. I do feel very, very blessed. There we go. And this one, I always struggle, even though I know the synopsis and I know generally what it's about, I struggle to convey it. So I'm just going to read the blurb again, even though it's a long blurb. Let's just read a bit of it. Martha Inkhorn fled her father's isolated compound in Oregon. She never expected to find herself working for a powerful social media mogul hell-bent on controlling everything. Now she's surrounded by mega-rich companies designing private weather, predictive analytics, and covert weaponry, while sprouting technological prophecy. Martha may have left a cult, but if the apocalyptic warnings in her father's Fox and Rabbit sermon, once a parable to her, are starting to come true, how much future is actually left? There's loads more blurb there, but yeah, it's basically about a future where technology has progressed and where that's gonna go. But so happy for that one. I love the UK cover is red as well, although the US cover is white, and it's really cool. I don't know, I think I'd have to read it to see if I really enjoyed it to have more than one cover. Next, we've got an Owlcrate box. And these are always taped shut so well, which is obviously good for postage, but not to get into. And this is finally our Fragile Threads of Power Owlcrate edition. Oh my days. Oh my gosh, I need to get into this. The sprayed edges. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So this book was the whole reason why I signed up to Owlcrate, because I wanted to make sure that I was able to get the pre-order of this. And then I needn't have worried because there were copies of it left in the Owlcrate shop. I don't know if there still even are, to be fair. It didn't sell out as quickly as I thought it might, and I panicked. And that's why I get Owlcrate, and then I keep getting it because I like it. But this, oh my days, is so different. I mean, you can see the other versions that I own up here. So different to all of those other versions. I'm going to guess this is Tez on the front rather than Lila, because it is really Tez's story, even though it's got all of them in. We've got this silver foiling. Oh, it's so square. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Power in balance. Balance in power. And it's the sprayed edge. That sprayed edge is stunning. Oh my gosh. I feel like I should have given this its whole own video. We have got reverse jacket artwork. So we've obviously got Kel and Alucard. And then I guess that's Lila, and it's not Kel and Alucard. I always do this, Ryan Alucard and Kel and Lila. And I remember V.E.Schwab saying, like, this is Kel with his glow up. That's exactly how she imagined him. And then, oh my gosh, this hardback. Magic doesn't die, it only waits to be rekindled. This is heavy, by the way. This is probably one of the heaviest books I own. As Veratan, I can't remember what that one stands for. It's, oh, it's stunning. It's stunning. And paper artwork. There we've got Tez working in the shop. And then the other end, what have we got here? Oh, what's her name? The Queen of White London, the Child Queen. And that's going to be, what's his name? The old white Antari. Oh my gosh, can you believe I only read this a few weeks ago? It's because I've got such a short-term memory at the moment because of all my health issues and stuff. Like, it'll come to me later. Holland has the white Antari. I can't remember. Corsica, the Child Queen of White London. Wow, just wow. And then we've got that signed sheet in there as well. And then we've got US paper, so she's floppy. Oh, this might be one of my new most prized possessions. It's just stunning. It's just absolutely stunning. I actually want to cry. I'm so happy with this. And with it, we've got this card with the artwork on. And on the back, you've got the original edition artwork. Wow, just wow. I'm blown away. I could actually just stop here and just sit and just hug this book for a while. Oh my gosh, so good. Now I've got to keep going. We'll keep going, but oh, she needs her own little, oh, I've just realised they're bent a little bit on the corner of the dust jacket, but that's okay. I'll survive. I'm just going to pop it up there in a pride of place. Oh wow, I almost just forgot I was filming a video. I'm sorry, I don't think I looked at the camera for about 5 minutes there. I just got so... This just gets better and better. I've been having such a low energy day today. I'm really struggling. Struggled a lot recently. And I only wanted to do this video so I could unbox everything to get the books for my December TBR, most Bookshops and Bonedust, but I'm so happy. So we have got the Waterstones Iron Flame. So this is my first physical copy of Iron Flame. I read it on e-reader because I downloaded it the morning that it came out. Oh, Stunning. I've just realised I didn't even go through the synopsis of Fragile Threads of Power. Yeah, it's the next one in the series to the Darker Shades of Magic. Just read them. It's brilliant. Iron Flame. Again, I don't feel like I really need to go through the synopsis for this. Do they all have end paper artwork? Is it just this edition? I don't even know. Oh, I'm kind of glad that I read this on e-reader, so I didn't know how long it was. I just kept reading. We're not signed or anything. I think it's just the sprayed edge that we've got the Waterstones edition for, but brilliant. So sequel to Fourth Wing. Again, you probably don't need me to talk much about that. So we're going back to the second year of our dragon riding school, our war college, and the dragons are awesome. That's pretty much all you need to know. Read it if you've not done so already. If you want to talk about it, message me. I will happily talk about either of those books. They're probably two of my favourite books of the whole year. This you just want to cry. And this is our Illumicrate, and I know exactly what it is. The Illumicrate version of Fragile Threads of Power. I can't believe I waited so long for a copy of this. I'd done like 5 pre-orders because I'd also done the Waterstones and the Forbidden Planet and the Barnes & Noble, and just none of them came. These two were always meant to come later, and that's why I ended up buying an original copy as well. So I've got 4 copies of it up there, 1 there, 6th one here. I just didn't want the FOMO with this because I love V.E.Schwab so much. And on this one, we've got the threads on the side. Got a hand on the top holding on to those threads, and on the bottom. Wow, that's so special. So special. Oh, and then the end. Oh. What? No. This is the Rosie Thorn 88 artwork. Why did I just completely forget that this was going to be on here? Oh, it's so special. So special. I saw that on her Instagram. I thought it was amazing, and just completely just forgot that I was getting this book and it was a part of it. Oh, the cats. I can't remember the cat's name, but oh, it's so cool. And is this one signed? I always say it's like books of V.E.Schwab's that aren't signed are probably more valuable than the ones that are, because they're nearly all signed, especially the more modern ones. So, oh, beautiful. Stunning, 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 stunning. I'm going to pop that with the other one. Okay, this is more V.E.Schwab. I'm not even going to lie. I know what this one is. She is obviously very thin, and it's the anniversary edition of Extraordinary, which is the green one. Oh, it's so good. So good. I've got nearly every edition of this. Again, signed. The only one I am missing is the comic shop version, and there is one on eBay, but it's a few pennies, and as I said, I don't have a few pennies at this very moment, so that one might have to wait. But oh, it's so good. So that is a graphic novel, is that what you'd call it? Yeah, it's the bind up of the 4 Extraordinary comics. You lot are gonna think that I'm mad because I know that this is more V.E.Schwab. So I blame this on the Waterstones triple points weekend. I don't know how I'm going to get into it. Triple points if you spend over £100. So I was like, well, what do I want that I can buy and spend that much money? I kind of wish I hadn't have said that now, because I know people I know will be watching this. And I went for the UK editions of the Darker Shade of Magic series. The UK collector's editions, I should say. So Conjuring of Light, it's the 3rd one. That's a bit more chunky. It's got a ribbon bookmark. And the 1st one, the Darker Shade of Magic. They've all got ribbon bookmarks. So that was a bit of an investment for my Schwab collection, but I am so happy with these. They're quite small. They're quite small hardbacks, but oh, so happy. I kind of feel like we've got a whole Schwab shelf going on up there. I would say you'll all think that I am obsessed, but I am, so it's okay. I don't mind people thinking that because I am obsessed. Let's go on to something. I would say there's not Schwab. I can't even get my words out now. Let's go on to something that's not Schwab, but I know there is something Schwab based in this one. So this is my order from the US, so through Stackry. So this is the one where when there are US shops that don't post straight to the UK, you can use a fulfillment company like Stackry, and I've basically got my own, I guess it's going to be a shelf, they call it a unit. So you order your books and you have them sent there, or whatever you want to order, it doesn't just have to be books. And then when you're ready, they will consolidate the and put them in one box and send it to you, so it's cheaper than having it all together. So the companies that I have bought through are Book of the Month. I know that this has got both my October and my November picks in. I've also got my US editions, Barnes & Noble, Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, and then I bought the last two book tins for the Shades of Magic, the Owlcrate book tins off Pango Books. So Pango Books, Book of the Month and Barnes & Noble, none of them will ship to the UK. So we've got our refer a friend things for Book of the Month. If anyone does want to be my friend or refer a friend on Book of the Month, I do have links down in the description. They're always there. There's a little sticker there, reading is magical. Problem with consolidating things is I don't know where that's come from. So when you consolidate, they take it all out of the boxes to put it into one box. This is an Amazon bag, so I'm going to guess it's from the Pango Books. It's the grey London tin. So that was one of the two I was missing. So that is great to have that one for my Schwab shrine. Next, we've got our November Book of the Month, which is This Spells Love by Kate Robb. So this one, a young woman tries to heal her heartbreak by casting a spell to erase her ex from her past, but wakes up in an alternate reality in which she's lost more than she wished for in this witty, whimsical Friends to Lovers debut. So I thought it just sounded quite like kind of light, just kind of light and feel good, which is why I went for that one. We've then got my October book, which was the one that I did a video for, like choose my book of the month with me. I kind of wish I'd done that for that following two as well, because choosing my book of the month is so exciting. I get so excited over it. And then I think, oh yeah, I should have shared that because it's exciting book stuff. Let me just turn this a little bit more now that we're going down the stack. So in October, I went for The Leftover Woman by Jean Kwok. This sounds so good. I can't say the first word, an evocative family drama and a riveting mystery about the ferocious pull of motherhood for two very different women from the best-selling author of Searching for Sylvia Lee and Girl in Translation. I'm not going to go through the whole blurb, but it does sound really good and I'm very, very happy to have that one. Next, let's do the next book tin. It's rattling. What's she got here? Why is she rattling? What? Wizarding World cards. Wow, stuff off of Pango Books is obviously very random. I don't know why that's there. So that is the red London tin. So now I have all four, which is awesome. Very happy with that. Oh, that does not fit there. Let's put that there. And then last, oh, it's bubble wrap to pack it out. I think there's something in there. Might be something I forgot. Anyway, first off, Iron Flame. She's chunky. It's chunky. Wow. There she is, the Barnes & Noble Iron Flame. There's a bit of dust off. Bit of dust on there. Oh. So it's got the black sprayed edge. Is not one of the signed ones. Was this signed ones just for Thanksgiving weekend, was it? Like, I think maybe. It must have been, because this one's not signed, but yeah, it's the Barnes & Noble Black Sprayed Edge edition of Iron Flame. That's very cool. Oh, I haven't got an Iron Flame shelf now. Let's pop it there. think that's just about going to stand. And then we've also got the fourth wing, the matching. Oh, so good. Bonus content included. Oh, it's the holiday edition. Was this wasn't the one that was... No, why am I getting confused? I'm sure it must have just been the ones that they did for the special sale that were signed. I don't know. I'm very confused. I'm a confused old lady. There is like a weird bit there. Can you see it? Where the spraying has gone a bit funny. But exclusive bonus content. I'm excited to have a look at what on earth that's going to be. That's going to be very welcome. And there's something else in here. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. It's the Gallant Light from, was it Owlcrate that did it? And again, I got it off Pango Books. I think I ordered this one almost, again, you're going to be able to see yourself. Hi. I think I ordered this almost first. It's really hard to see because all I'm doing is reflecting what was on my TBR. My old TBR that I didn't get read. And yourself. So yeah, it says on one, the dreams will be the death of us. You've then got the gate because it's gallant, so it's all about that kind of door in the wall. So it's the door. Some people are repelled by darkness, others are drawn to it. And then there's the house with the fountain. Oh, that's really cute. I really like that. Even though I'd completely forgotten that I bought it. Okay, that is the last of the US books. Now we're on the last box, which is the other books from Waterstones that weren't the collector's editions of Darker Shades of Magic, to get the triple points, which was nice. I like triple points. I've now got loads of money on my rewards card and I haven't spent it yet. And I was thinking of getting the, is it Holly Jackson or Holly Black? I always get confused. Good Girl's Guide to Murder. There was like a collector's edition for £30 and I was like, oh, I might spend my points money on that, but it's sold out, so that's too late. Too late. Lots of, this is probably the best packaging I've ever seen from Waterstones, so thank you, Waterstones, for looking after the books. Although they've done okay today. I feel like they've been all right. The first one is Claire Keegan, Antarctica. So this is an older book of Claire Keegan's. I'm going to just have a quick look at the date on here. All rights reserved 1999, first published in 1999. So it is a little bit of an older one of hers, but Waterstones have really been pushing it and I don't really know why. So I thought I'd pick it up to see, because Claire Keegan is obviously an amazing writer. Oh, A Secret One Night Tryst in the City, A Sister's Revenge, A Christmas and a New Year's Eve Dance, A Missing Girl. In Antarctica, an astonishing sequence of stories, one of our most gifted writers illuminates the truths of human longing and fallibility. So, yeah, I thought I'd give that a go. We've then got two more, the last two books. So this one is very interesting because this has been more popular in the US, Let Us Descend by Jesmyn Ward. And I love the US edition. And I was like, shall I get the Book of the Month one? I thought, no, do you know what? I'm going to go for the UK one. It's very different cover to the US one, but it sounds good. It's also a signed edition because it's from Waterstones. Let's have a look. So, the first weapon I ever held was my mother's hand. On a slave plantation in the Carolinas, Annis has survived in the light of her mother's resilience, comforted by stories of her African warrior grandmother. Everything she knows she learned from her mother: how to fight, how to be strong, how to grow up in a world shrouded in darkness. When she is sold south by the white enslaver who fathered her, Annis must venture onwards through the rich but unforgiving landscapes of the American South alone. Is there someone at my front door? Is that where the dogs are barking? No. From the rice fields of the Carolinas, sorry, I keep pronouncing that wrong, to the slave markets of New Orleans and into the fearsome heart of a Louisiana sugar plantation. Searching for relief in memories of her mother, she opens herself to a world beyond her own, teeming with spirits of earth, water, history and myth. A reimagining of American slavery as beautifully rendered as it is heart-wrenching. Let Us Descend offers a magnificent portrait of the strength of the human spirit and its ability to emerge from darkness into light. This is a story of beauty, love, rebirth, and reclamation, a masterwork for the ages. Sounds just amazing. Like, somebody's got on the top here their review, Transcendent, the best book I've read in years. I honestly think that this is going to be one of those reads that's really hard hitting, but that can just take you through all the emotions. I love books like that. The last book of our whole unboxing, the last one. I always feel like we've saved a good one till last, and that is the 10th anniversary edition of The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. So I have not read the original copy of this. I've not read the others from the series. All I know is that she has basically gone back and rewritten parts of this book and edited it to be a little bit more in line with her work now, because she has said herself that she's grown as an author and she wanted to improve it, and I think that's amazing. So we've got this 10th anniversary special edition, and I am very happy to own this. So let's have a quick look. Welcome to Scion, no safer place. The year is 2059. For 2 centuries, the Republic of Scion has led an oppressive campaign against unnaturalness in Europe. In London, Paige Mahoney holds a high rank in the criminal underworld, the right hand of the ruthless White Binder. Paige is a dream walker, a rare and formidable kind of clairvoyant. Under Scion law, is it Scion or Sion? I'm really bad today. My brain's just not with it either, so sorry. She commits treason simply by breathing. When Paige is arrested for murder and thrown into captivity in Oxford, she meets the mysterious founders of Scion, who have designs on her uncommon abilities. If she is to survive and escape, Paige must use every skill at her disposal and put her trust in someone who ought to be her enemy. Sounds so good. So, I feel like I've been talking for ages. The sun is setting as we're finishing this. It's not, it's only 3 p.m. It should be a good 45 minutes, but that's winter. Ugh, I hate winter, I'm such a summer person. So we have got some beautiful books, and as I've already said, I don't take that for granted at all. I feel so lucky to be able to have done this. You know, I know it's not every day that you get 20 brand new books, so I am very lucky. I'm also very excited. I'm like, every book here has just been so exciting to open, and I'm so excited to read so many of them. So I'm glad that I was able to share a little bit of my joy on the internet today. I hope that you've enjoyed watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a like. It would really help me and the channel out. If you want to see more bookish content from me, feel free to subscribe so that you can see the rest of what I put out there. And yeah, I'm gonna get ready to start thinking about my December TBR, because I've read all them, so that's fine. I've got a lot that I can add on here. And as I said, I kind of want more of a cozy reading month. So we'll see. I actually don't think I've got any thrillers here. So yeah, we're definitely going to make it a bit more cozy. Anyway, have a good rest of your day, wherever you are, whatever you're up to, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.